Youropa is a game in which players must walk on walls, even upside down, to reconstruct a divided city and learn their actual identity. Players may acquire new abilities, solve physical puzzles, discover mysteries, confront fierce opponents, personalize their character, and explore an abstract environment that challenges their sense of the third dimension. In the Create mode, users may play levels and build their own, then share their precisely made levels and character designs with other players. Cozy Grove is a life simulation game that transports players to a mysterious island. As a spirit scout, players explore the lush forest of the island, finding hidden riches and providing peace to the local spirits. The game follows real-world time with daily quests lasting 30 to 60 minutes. Following the completion of these tasks, players can engage in fishing, crafting, and decorating activities. Players may gather spirit creatures, make decorations, and go fishing for the big one. Cozy Grove is a 40-plus hour campaign with side quests to create a long-lasting experience. The Library of Babel is a fascinating adventure set 20,000 years after the extinction of civilization. The planet is now ruled by sophisticated robots that are completely oblivious of their fabled founders. The discovery of a library with all written content causes pandemonium. As a seeker, Ludovic investigates a murder case in Babylon. He discovers the library's unexpected lockdown. There are immense forests, abandoned temples, and cybernetic residents all throughout the Earth. Hand-drawn 2D settings, hazardous obstacles, and adversaries are featured in the game. The dialogue and inventory management features are reminiscent of graphic adventure games from the 1990s. Dragon Ball: The Breakers Season 4 is now available, containing new characters such as Broly, Chilai, Lemo, Bulma, and Mr. Satan. Each character have distinct abilities that aid in the escape from dangerous adversaries. The game involves a survival strategy against a formidable raider who turns into an invincible force. To defeat the raider, players must work together and use various power-ups and equipment. The raider's ultimate objective is to eliminate all survivors and defeat them using their unique abilities. Each survivor and raider has their own set of personalization aspects. The Delosian Wars have finished, and the Delosians, who were previously hounded by the Rockians, have fled. Now that the battle is ended, they are rekindling their bond. The Raihokians have tracked them down and are looking for assistance. Randomly generated stages, fast-paced twin-stick fighting against enemy spaceships, power-ups and permanent upgrades, exploration of the space station, uncovering opponent vulnerabilities, daily game types, and endless arena mode to test survival skills are all included in the game. Rise Race: The Future is a racing game set in the near future in which enhanced wheel technology allows players to drift across diverse terrains, notably water. The game has 60 frames per second, 2-player modes, 64 challenge races, 8 championships, time attack, 10 vehicles, 4 planets, 4 ambiances, 3 boost modes, 5 camera perspectives, 4 difficulty levels, and around 40 kilometers of road. Precision drifting, broad and tricky circuits, a novel boost system, and exciting racing games are all included. In the challenge mode, players may obtain futuristic race cars. Toki, a classic action platform game from 1989, has been re-released with hand-drawn visuals and re-orchestrated soundtrack. Toki, a warrior who lived in the bush with his sweetheart Miho, is abducted by Vokimedlo, a voodoo sorcerer, and the demon Bashtar. Toki must save Miho from these beasts. Toki can vanquish his opponents by walking, jumping, swimming, climbing, and spitting. The game features the famed challenge of video games' golden age, allowing gamers to experience the same demanding gameplay without breaking the wallet. A new, easier option is now accessible for beginner players. Miles and Kylo are stuck on a cursed island after being attacked by a malicious apparition. To preserve their plane and a bunch of thieving robbers, they must engage on an exciting chase. The game is a fast-paced action platformer with 36 levels that may be completed in one go. Miles has unique techniques and powers, such as wall jumping, sliding, punching, and tossing fruit, whereas Kylo can somersault over walls and race into the air. After completing story option, a time attack option is unlocked, allowing players to complete the game in the shortest amount of time and with the fewest deaths. The VASARA Collection is a global release of the Japanese arcade shoot-'em-ups VASARA and VASARA 2 to destroy opponents such as battleships, battle tanks, enormous robots, bad troops, and renegade samurais. Players employ flying motorbikes, deadly melee weapons, and flying motorcycles. A completely new game mode with widescreen and 4-player co-op support, a Tate mode or vertical mode, 9 playable characters inspired by genuine Japanese historical personalities, heavy skill-based gameplay for experts, an easy level for novices, and branching pathways and numerous endings are all included in the game. Marfusha, a gate guard in a bleak society, must safeguard city gates from invading invaders. She must pay taxes and spend her minimal earnings on improvements, equipment, and hiring staff. There are about 70 cards in all, including weapons, colleagues, upgrades, and random chance occurrences. More equipment possibilities become available as taxes rise and players meet new allies. The game includes a challenge mode in which users may play as characters they meet, utilize new cards, see special events, and compete against other players from across the world. Feel the rush of motocross with the official championship's only video game. MXGP3, the official motocross video game, provides the most engaging game experience ever, with entirely new gameplay. Race on 18 official courses and in the action with all 2016 MXGP and MX2 riders and bikes, and be the first to feel the excitement of riding one of the 10 two-strokes available. Make your rider and bike one of a kind with more than 300 authentic components for total customizations. The Way Remastered is a puzzle platformer game set on an exotic world in which a space explorer attempts to resurrect his long-lost love. The protagonist discovers ancient texts that explain eternal life, but he must overcome perilous hurdles and expose hidden mysteries. Players must navigate more than 200 screens while acquiring new skills and overcoming riddles. Through stunning graphics and an ambient music, the game dives into the planet's mysteries and develops the tale. Beat Souls is a fast-paced rhythm game in which players must dodge obstacles and gather spirits in order to get high scores. With a thumping soundtrack, the game combines vibrant anime graphics and neon cyberpunk flair. To harvest souls, players must learn dodging and jumping while avoiding obstacles and moving Automo partners. Because noise depletes endurance, players must avoid collisions. Beat Souls has 30 stages with varying difficulties, the ability to unlock additional characters with unique powers, and infinite hell mode. Hijo, a Wild West tale, is a stealth game in which a 6-year-old kid, Hijo, must find his mother. The game takes him through a lonely monastery, a harsh desert, and a lawless frontier town. The protagonist, a cheeky and lively youngster, hides from the outlaws by using shadows. The game is non-violent, with elements included to improve the difficulty. Hijo travels through dark monasteries, deserts, and boom towns, employing tactical toys to confuse desperados and persuade other youngsters to join him on his quest for freedom. The Aces of the Luftwaffe Squadron is an action-packed shoot-'em-up set in the wake of the Second World War. Players must engage the German war machines in spectacular air battles to restore peace and liberty. The game has an enthralling plot, fully spoken characters, and an epic co-op multiplayer mode for up to 4 players. To beat foes, players must avoid bullets, gather power-ups, and employ special skills. In a local co-op combat, they may also take on the aces with up to 3 buddies. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!